What is up, guys? It is your man's Beast coming again with another video for you guys. Now, before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you for all the love and support. The people who have hit that subscribe button, for the people who hit that notification bell. I want to say thank you because we have hit above 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, y'all. Y'all have been going crazy. Y'all been loving the content. You've been seeing the bangers. You already know the vibes. And if you do know what this video is about, you already know if you watched my last recent video, Versing Bandit, which was my first game playing on this build called the Paint Beast. And yes, this build is by far one of the most toxic builds in NBA 2K20. Now, this is the pure red and blue pie chart. There is nothing special else. This build has the best defending and slashing in the game. You're not going to want to leave the once court after you make this build. It's even OP when you hit legend because it makes life so much easier. I just got done with the finishing badges and also the defensive badges. So you already know that this build is overpowered as hell. But for the video, I'm going to be showing you the perks, the badges, everything that you got to do to make this build. Is by far one of the most craziest builds I've ever made. And here we go. Alright, so let's continue right onto the video. Now for the first pie chart, you're going to want to pick the red and blue pure pie chart. And yes, this will be the paint smashing pie chart, as you people like to call it. But for the second one, you're going to want to pick the first one with the 60 vertical and the 95 strength. That is the biggie. Now for your attributes, now what you're going to want is pretty much max out your entire finishing. But the thing is, you're going to be tweaking your driving layup and your driving dunk. For the layup, you're going to do a 65 and a driving dunk to a 74. You're going to want to make sure you get 22 badges, at least. Now for the shooting, you're going to want to put your mini to like a 44 because you're not going to get really that much of shooting. And you're going to want to max out your post fade. For the playmaking, you're just going to want to max out post moves. And pretty much for defending, you're just going to tweak one thing, which is perimeter defense to a 56. And everything else is pretty much going to be maxed out besides the other ones that are in the video. Now, block 88, offensive and defensive at 87. And yeah, that's pretty much, if you gotta pause the video right there for you, there it is. That is the pie chart. If you want to tweak a little bit on shooting and playmaking, I would probably recommend to get at least 5 on both of them. But you're gonna miss out on the defensive badges because that shit's tough. Now, for the body shape, I went with Burley. Normally with everything when it comes to a big man, you're obviously gonna want to go with 7'3". And then you're gonna want to max out your weight to at least 290 pounds. And max wingspan that shit, so your build's basically done. If you tweak it down a little bit, you can get short arms, which will give you post takeover. I don't recommend it because it's not worth being a post scorer, like a paint beast, but have post takeover. It's just not worth it in my opinion. So you're just better off going with max arms. But that's pretty. So right here we'll be going to the badges right here. As you can see, I have 32 finishing, 11 shooting, 11 playmaking, and 34 defensive. Now, if that was the other way around, it would be 22 finishing, 1 shooting, 1 playmaking, and 24 defensive badges. That is if you're not legend. But I am a legend this year, so it's 10 right off rip. But for me, for these finishing badges, what I usually use is back down finisher, Hall of Fame, consistent finisher, contact finisher, deep hooks, giant slayer, put back king, relentless finisher. Those are the badges you're pretty much gonna want spot on, in my opinion. If y'all want to pause the video and look at that again, see if you want to tweak anything around. But in my personal opinion, these badges are pretty much the ones you're gonna want. But for anything other of finishing, that's basically it. So as we can see right here, we're gonna go into shooting next. I kind of pretty much walking through here. Right here, it's very simple. I use green machine on silver. I also use quick draw on gold. That's where you're gonna really want for your post hooks if you want to post hook most of the time, because you don't get Hall of Fame shooting. It's just pure red and blue. So you're also gonna want hot zone hunter just because of the post hop 1 if you are trying to post fade on this build, and also deep fades because of the fading. But I don't really fade. I like to either do a post hop 1 or post hook. But that's basically it for the shooting. For the playmaking, you're gonna want, this is up to you guys. I run Bailout on bronze and Needle Threader on bronze because I play twos here and there with this build. But if you want, I would strongly agree to put either anything else. You could take those 2 badges right off rip and put it onto something else. But what I use is Post Spin Technician Gold, Quick First Step Gold, and Unbuckable on Gold. Now, these badges those are the 3 gold ones you're really gonna want for the defending. Now, this was the hardest thing to get on this build, is the defending. I had to play a lot of my career to get this done. So what I basically run with was the Hall of Fame Chase Down Artist, Clamps, Intimidator, Moving Truck, Post Lockdown, because those 2 badges right there, Moving Truck and Post Lockdown, are the 2 most OP badges if you're playing big men. They won't be able to go through you. I also run Pogo Stick on Hall of Fame. I give myself a silver pickpocket if I want to try to get a steal here and there. But what I love about this build is that I can get Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser and Hall of Fame Rim Protector. Now, those badges are a must key to have. Those 2 badges right there, hands down, are the best for the ones court, because you're going to obviously want a horse every time when you miss a layup or a dunk or anything sort of that way. But if you guys want to mix around, experiment a little of what else you want on this build for defensive, I feel like that's the pretty much spot on ones. I didn't want to do box out because I'm not going to be playing twos a little bit as much on this build compared to my post score. But I also will be making a post score build video eventually at some point next week. So make sure to put on that notification bell. You already know the vibes. But that's pretty much going to be the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoy. Make sure to go watch the gameplay I have right after this. And I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.
TJ Of course, I love the llamas. Nice and silky smooth. TJ Of course, I love the llamas. Nice and silky smooth. TJ
TJ on
Of course, I love llamas. Nice and silky smooth.